Can you believe that it's already the year 2017? Wow. 2017, like, that's where we are right now. It's January 1st. This is the very first. Actually, do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? Well, I mean, if you don't, then I'm about to tell you. But if you do, then that means you are an avid watcher of what this is. This is an occasional vlog. It's actually the very first occasional vlog of the new year. It's January 1st, 2017, and if you read what the sign under Happy New Year said, it said from Disney Springs, which is where I am. Fortunately, all 4 Disney parks are blocked out until Tuesday with the pass I have, but I have yesterday, today, and tomorrow off, and I didn't want to just stick it out at home. Plus, Chrissy's gonna meet me later. We didn't get a chance to see each other on New Year's Eve or anything because I got sick, and then she got sick, and the small bean was also sick. So everyone just got sick at the end of 2016. I'm probably sick of it, to be honest. And it molded itself into something physical with us being sick. But yeah, so I'm gonna meet her here later. We have some things we need to do with her annual pass, so we're gonna get that figured out here. And then I promised her that we would go to the Daily Poutine, which is a poutine restaurant cart here in Disney Springs, and she loves it. I've never had it before, so that will be fun times there, trying new things in a new year. If you aren't a Patreon subscriber, then I urge you to contribute even the smallest figure as $1, because I just posted a update there about some of the cool things that will be happening to In Between Here and There this year. Our very first scheduled In Between Here and There video will be at the end of this month, and it includes a lovely 3-part video involving Mr. Harry Potter and the celebration that he has created. Well, I guess their fandom has created. That's something. But yeah, celebration of Harry Potter is at the end of this month. I'm doing a 3-part video on that for January. I got some cool things planned for February, March, April. So if you're looking to know what some of those plans are, even in the Vegas, I suggest becoming a Patreon and donating a little bit, as small as $1, to help keep these videos on the road, keep them fresh, keep them cool, keep them interesting. The more Patreons and the more contributes that are given, the more I can do with the videos. These videos are just as much yours as they are mine, and vice versa. So go ahead and start a new year. Start it off right. Start it off with helping In Between Here and There, helping yourself, helping people. Just be a good person this year. If you weren't maybe the greatest of people last year, take this time to be like, hey, I can change, or I have changed, and show the world that this year is definitely a year of positivity. We just needed a really, really rude wake-up call from last year to show that positivity is very much a thing that exists. So yeah, I am just kind of wandering around until Chrissy gets here. At that point, I think today's In Between, well, this isn't an In Between, this is an occasional vlog, but I think today's occasional vlog then is going to be a nice, really cool resolution kind of video where me and her are going to just name off a few of the resolutions that we'd like to do. see the couple back there. I must have got married. That's a good way to start the year. That's a good way to start the year. Congratulations. You wake up in the new year and you're married. That's a good way to start your new year, like married. So yeah, I'm just kind of wandering around. Once Chrissy gets here, we'll go get poutine, and then I'll see if I can talk her into getting on camera for a bit to list off some resolutions that she has for the new year. I know that we have a couple, as a couple, so that'll be fun to see if we can, I guess, adhere to those. With that being said, what are some of the resolutions that you have? Post them in the comments, maybe make a video reply to them. What is something that you would want to do, or something that you want to try and hold true to yourself about this year that maybe you couldn't do last year, or maybe last year inspired you to do this year? Or what are your goals or aspirations essentially for the new year? It doesn't even have to be a resolution, just a goal or aspiration. Have you ever seen the water here at Disney Springs, the actual spring at Disney Springs? Like, look how clear this is. Like, this is pretty clear water, and it's even across the bridge. It's even over here. Like, this is some neat stuff. Now, most of the water in Disney Springs isn't as clear as this. This is made just for this area of the property, but it's still pretty neat. So yeah, what are some resolutions or aspirations or dreams and hopes that you have that you can achieve this year? Leave them in the comments. Once Chrissy gets here and we get some Canadian French fries, I'm gonna call them that because poutine, as much as I know that's what they're called, it just sounds weird. I have a problem eating something with the first part of it being poo. So I'm gonna call them Canadian French fries. But yeah, so I'm just gonna walk around, kind of see what the atmosphere of the very first day in Disney Springs of 2017 is like. And then once Chrissy gets here, we will pick this occasional vlog back up and we will go from there. So I hope you're enjoying your New Year's. Yeah, I'll see you in a few. Hey. Hey. Look, I found a Chrissy.
Hi.
It's literally been forever since I've seen her, so I'm really, really happy. And now we're waiting on the backside of guest services for
Guest relations bureau.
We're waiting here for her annual pass debacle, and it's gonna be about 45 to 50 minutes. So we figured we'd take this time instead of just sitting here being bored and, well, I wasn't either, but instead of boredom coming over us, to talk about those resolutions and aspirations that I would like and that you would like and that we would like in this new year, which is already seeming to be better because I am from day one with you. So one of the things that I want to do, and I know that probably a lot of people that watch the videos already know, is I want to vlog a lot more, which I think will happen because I'm already started. But definitely go places, see cool things, maybe meet a couple other Chazzes out there, just a couple of other weird loser inanimate objects, and other people that aren't so inanimate. And meet people, see places. I think that'd be really cool to see other things outside of the state of Florida, and just get it all on camera. So traveling and getting really cool content for these vlogs was one of my resolutions. Aspirations? There you go. Yeah. What about you? Do you have one?
I guess one of the things that I really want to, I guess, work on personally just myself, spending money. Watching how much money I spend. Especially if we're going to do like half of the things we plan to do this year.
True. Yeah, and that's why I let them know that if they are avid watchers of this, that it would definitely help them and help us if they decided to contribute even if it's the smallest thing of $1 to Patreon. It's not shameless. It's out of the kindness, out of their hearts. So if you do anything with Patreon, again, thank you. If you guys want me to put Patreon rewards up, just let me know in the comments. I personally didn't want to because I thought it would just be rewarding enough for you to see what I'm going out to do because that's what you wanted me to do. But if you want some type of reward system or if you want some cool stuff because you're supporting these videos, then by all means I will happily do that for you guys. Another aspiration? We had it. Resolution aspiration mix is, we talked about this yesterday, and that would just be really, really ultra gross. Like grosser than we've already been last year.
Absolutely.
Like the cutest, grossest thing in the world to where we would make even the biggest power couples shake their head in shame. So that's gonna happen, and it will be great. It'll just happen. It'll just happen. Krampus will wield it.
If Krampus wills it.
Yeah, if Krampus wills it, it will happen. I mean, it'd be a nice resolution that's not even mine, but if they were like, hey, Krampus 2 is a thing. Or, you know, backed by popular demand at Halloween Horror Nights, Krampus.
We could actually go through the house together this year.
Yeah, but that's the powers that be, all those Halloween Horror Night creators, which they probably already have. Isn't it weird that we can talk about Halloween Horror Nights 27?
Yeah, that is weird.
That is a real thing. That's a real thing. Resolution, aspiration, goal, mix of yours?
I thought I had something. I don't know, I just wanted
to be a better year.
Yeah, I just want to do more things than I did last year. I just want to go more places, see more things, see things in my home state that I haven't even gotten to experience yet. That's something that I wanted to do for a while. So I guess that's bundled in with like traveling and stuff.
Yeah, but I guess there's a lot here that you haven't done.
I mean, there's
like smaller things, right?
Yeah, like smaller things. But like I'm talking about like getting out of Central Florida, like going to like, I don't know, places. Places. I wonder if we can find a place called Places. Because I know there's a place in New Jersey called Friggin, New Jersey. And like, it's such a small town that like the post office and like the barber shop that's there is all like named what this place is named. So it's the friggin' post office or the friggin' barber shop. I love that.
Like, I think that's just great. So yeah, that's just some of our resolutions and aspirations and goals for the new year. I missed you guys. I missed every single one of you living inside this camera. And I feel like when I said my goodbyes last year in vlogging and taking time for friends and family, that there were small parts of me that at certain points were like, hey, I did this too early. I noticed a couple other vloggers ended up doing year-end review videos, which I thought about doing, but there wasn't enough content because I didn't have a whole year to go off of. So that'll be something this year, but I just really missed you guys. I missed you. I missed a lot of things, and I'm glad that there's a new year here to spend
my time with all of that.
Whatever.
Words are hard, that sounded better in my brain. With that being said, hey, it's a new year. I should come up with a new occasional vlog end slogan.
No, keep the old one.
Okay, well with that being said, you should probably eat food or die. I can't make it sound like a threat. Like, it's always so threatful. Anyways, bye.